An optical illusion, or visual illusion, is an illusion produced by the visual system and illustrated by a visual percept that perhaps appears to be different from reality. Optical illusions can use color, light, and patterns to create images that can be misleading to our brains because our brain is trying to interpret what we see and make sense of the world around us. In this video, we will try out some of these illusions and discover just how tricky it can be for our brain to accurately interpret the images from our eyes. Let's begin. Are the pinwheels moving? No, the wheels are not turning. The moire effect can produce interesting and beautiful geometric patterns. How many legs do I have? The answer is 4. How many animals do you see in the image? Look closely, you should be able to see a rabbit and a duck. What number do you see in the circle? You should be able to see the number 26, but people with various degrees of color blindness may only see the 2 or the 6. Which side of inset bar is darker? They are both the same shade. Are the horizontal lines sloping or straight? All of the lines are straight. The black and white blocks are not aligned, and thus fool your brain into thinking that the lines are sloping. Take a very close look at the 2 vertical lines. Do you think one line is longer than the other? They are the same size. Hard to believe. Get out your ruler to measure the lines and see for yourself. Are the circles moving in the image? Look closely, they aren't moving. Stare closely at this light bulb for 25 seconds. Then immediately stare at a white wall or sheet of paper. What do you see? You should see a glowing light bulb. In this illusion, you can see the word teach and its reflection. Can you read the reflection too? What does it say? The answer is learn. Count all the black dots you can see. There are no black dots. If you focus directly on each dot, you'll see that all of them are white. How many triangles are present in the image? There are no triangles. In reality, there are only 3 V shapes and 3 shapes that look like Pac-Man. Do you think these lines are parallel? The answer is they are parallel. Are both arrows pointing the same direction on the paper behind the glass? Yes. This illusion demonstrates the bending of light. This infamous silhouette of a dancer changes direction, but do you know how? It's all based on your bistable perception, when our brain sees a 2D in 2 different perspectives. We believe that it is moving because our brains are trying to create space around the dancer. Which blue dot is bigger, the one on the left or the one on the right? Good for you if you guessed the same size. The left just looks smaller compared to the big circles and empty space around it. Which of the 2 lines, on the right side of the gray rectangle, connects to the one on the left side? As you can see from the image on the right, it's the one on the bottom, labeled in blue, not the one on the top. Do you know, the lines that make up these squares are completely straight? The placement of the miniature squares within the squares warps the lines and makes them look curved. We hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family.